Hello, so it's TK here, back with another video. So today I thought I'd talk about this thing that's very common, very recent and very common, and it's kind of actually been there for a while now that I think about it in my life, and I was wondering if anyone could relate to what it is, and that is wanting to do so much and being multi-passionate and multi-faceted. If that's a word, I think it's a word, and wanting to do this and that and that and this and all this brilliant stuff. You just want to grab everything and say, oh, but I can do this and I can do that and this is mine and that's mine. And you know, there's something about like jack of all trades, master of none, Jill of all trades, master of none, that I'm really feeling right now, like that urge to kind of do it all, be it all, like, because like, why not? It's so easy to beat yourself up about it and be like, oh, but if only I could apply myself more, if only I could concentrate more and stick to this one thing, and then 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years from now I'd be here instead of here, or I'd be, you know, I don't know, I'd know what I really want then, and I just need to, you know, dig deep down, and I need to, you know, get really focused and essentially find that one thing that's meant for me. And I thought that for so long, and I thought it was novel writing, and then I realized I'm so much more than just one thing. You can't define someone by just one thing inside them or outside them. Like, we're more than our eyes. I have blue eyes. Or we're more than like someone that likes to read, because I can also be someone that likes to write in a notebook, and someone that also likes poetry books as well as fiction books. And I'm someone, you know, are you getting what I'm saying? Like, I don't want anyone out there that's like me and feels bad that they can't stick to one thing. This is for all those people out there that feel like little chaos balls and creativity balls, and they just, you know, they want a little bit of this and a little bit of that, you know, intuitive cooking, where you just kind of add all the spices from your spice box, from your little spice rack into the curry or whatever you're going to eat. And it's very imaginative and playful, and it's very like, take a bit of this, take a bit of that, like ratatouille, with the cheese and with the strawberry or something, and you combine them and you take them. I don't know if you're getting this metaphor that I'm talking about here, but variety is the spice of life or something they say. But if anyone's watching this, I really don't want you to beat yourself up over like thinking, I just need to apply myself, I need to focus, I need to double down. You know, I 100% get where you're coming from. I'm like a magpie that loves the shiny stuff. I love to collect stuff, various stuff, and I tell myself like, oh, but you're just a writer. It's the one thing that you're meant to do. You're just meant to write fiction books. Sorry, there's a dog barking, if you can hear that. Or like, oh, but you're just this or that. But we're actually so much more, like when you zoom out and get a view of all the trees, like a bird's eye view. It's so easy to single on one little thing and make that revolve around your whole identity, or at least I found I do that as an autistic person. So I would like to talk about how I'm multi-passionate, I'm multifaceted, and I have multiple creative endeavors that I enjoy, by focusing on 3 of them today. So I'm gonna get into them now. It's actually very warm in here, but I don't want the door open because I'm worried about people hearing me. So anyway, I'm gonna start off with reading. When I read, it's how I got this book too, so I've got Breakdown, and then I have Heatwave, and then I have Return to the City of White Donkeys. Yeah, I was trying to remember that. That's a bit of a long one. And essentially reading for me is my way of getting it's my way of consuming, it's my way of getting input so then I can give output. So this is where I get a lot of my ideas from, and the same with music is from books like this. So I've read this, I'm gonna go through kind of like all my, you know, my stuff in my toolkit, really, my arsenal, or whatever you want to call it. So I read this before, really enjoyed it, read this before, really enjoyed it, and then I've not read this before, but I'm a quarter of the way through it, so just at the beginning, really. But love this, and this is really good too, so I'm liking them all. But this is the second time I've read this. I just finished this one, and then Breakdown, I am, what do you call it? reading again for the second time, and I read this for the second time too. So I've just started this one as well, but this is the one that I finished the second time, and I'm moving on to this one for the second time. So that's what's currently going on, and I'm reading this for the first time, which is poems. So I have poetry, and then I have fiction that I've read before that are my favorites, that are easy to rely on when I want some inspiration, and I've not read them in a while, so it inspires me, but it's also my input and it's my consumption, so then I can create output. So that would be the books. Then I have, where is it? Oh yeah, then I have writing, and this is my output, and it's my fast output, and I have a sketchbook that I'll show you in a minute. That's my slower output, but you can probably tell I've had some matcha and some coffee today because I'm like woo. But this is my output, this poetry journal that I have, and it's for the fast acting, very quick bouts of inspiration, and also drawing on the stuff in my subconscious, and automatic writing too, in that I don't know if I want to label it kind of like that, but in a way that is just kind of flow. When things are in the flow state, this is where I turn when I want that really quick, like fire, like wands. If you think of tarot, like the 8 of Wands energy, whew, like passion and fire, or the Knight of Wands, or any of the wands, a lot of the wands cards. So that's kind of what I'm feeling when I'm with this baby, my poetry notebook. And then I also, sorry about that, then I also have my sketchbook, and I'm doing this pretty quickly. I'm making this video pretty snappy, so I'm so sorry. It's quite warm in here, and it's the day of the eclipse, actually, the night of the eclipse, the evening of the eclipse. So this is going to be pretty fun, but I have here my little sketchbook, and this is for when I want more slower paced output, when I want to create stuff that's more slower paced, more planned, more finished pieces, or experimenting but taking it slow, not having it be like, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, I need to get it out, kind of like this. So this is another thing that I've been doing, and I've been drawing in here, and I'm proud of this one. That's my dog, if you can see it okay, and I did a coffee shop too, and I'm proud of this one, which is a cat. I'm really proud of that. I think that's my favorite one. So I'm gonna end it off here, really. I have oh, I don't know why I'm apologizing. That's the thing I do. If this is relatable and you apologize a lot as well, comment that down below, because I'd love to hear from you about that and your experience with that. I just think we all say sorry a lot more than we have to, but obviously when you mean it, it's the right thing. So I have my fiction books then, to recap, for input, so then I can create output, and I enjoy them more than movies. Personally, I enjoy these more than movies. It's more tactile. And I have this when I want to get inspired to then create my own stuff, my own writing and my own art, inspired by the imagery and descriptions, and inspired by the characters in here and the words on the page. So that's what I have reading for. And then I have got writing in my poetry book, just to like offload. It's like a journal, and it's also like just pure fire, pure like passion, putting the stuff down, putting experiences into words and feelings into words that I didn't know, like that didn't have words before. I don't know if that's making sense. So that's what I have this for, expression. That's my output. And then also my output in a more slow paced way is the sketchbook. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, whoever's watching. Ta-da! I hope you guys enjoyed this, whoever's watching. I'm sorry if I went a bit fast for you. I will say, again, I'm apologizing. I will say, I did have some matcha and some coffee, so that's why I'm moving kind of quick, but hopefully this can be a nice little snappy video that's easy to digest, and it can be watched in one sitting, and that there are people out there that feel that way too, about kind of feeling like they want a taster of everything, like at the supermarket. In that, if we're looking at it through a metaphor in that way, you'll try a bit of the cheese and a bit of the jam taster, and that kind of stuff. So there's no harm in that at all. And I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling to know how much is too much, how much is too ambitious. But it seems to be getting quite dark outside now, so the lighting's probably changed. I'm gonna go, but I want to let you know you're not alone if you're autistic or ADHD and you're creative and you just feel like you've got so much going on, you're juggling it all. I think in tarot terms, 2 of Pentacles, you know, that juggling. Sometimes it's not fun, it's not easy. Sometimes it can be fun. Sometimes it's easier than trying to just focus on one single thing, and there's nothing wrong with trying to focus on one single thing either, but some of our brains just love they're like a playground, you know. We want to go on the slides, then we want to climb up to the tree house, and then we want to go on the swing and then the roundabout. So that's kind of what my brain's like anyway. So tell me what your brain's like if you want, and I'll leave it here because it's been long enough, and I'll chop this up. So TK out, bye bye.